Okay, just breathe. Just dig my way out. See? I'm okay. It's okay. I need to get out of here. It's not safe. It's not safe over there. Jesus. I don't know where Mono is, but I don't. I don't know. Ow. That was not great. I am starving. I don't know how long I was down there. I don't know how much time I have left. I hate the swamp. Ow. What the hell? Okay. I just hope Navi is over here. It would kind of be really terrible for me to have gone all of this way. I mean, I guess it's better than being buried alive, but ow. I don't know which one Navi's house was. Last time I was here, I think they were just all tents. Signs are not very helpful. I don't know if I'm going the right direction at all. I don't think I am, because this is the library? don't know where anybody's stuff. So I just accidentally looped in a circle. Do they all live in the library? I don't. There's so many. I don't. I don't really think of what I would do if Abby wasn't here. Oh, and I guess they do live in the library? Hello? 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 Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to be up here. This is where they live, I guess. Oh. Navi,
Yeah. Lee?
I
What?
I was looking for you.
You were?
Yeah.
Why? People normally aren't looking for me.
Have you seen Locke recently?
No, I haven't. Why? What happened? Are they okay?
Uh, uh, um, well, but it's kind of complicated. Um, so,
what happened to Locke?
they kind of lost all their memories.
How? What? What do you mean they lost all their memories, Lee?
Well, it's a little bit of like a long story.
Huh.
Well, because you see, the thing is, they had my name, and you know what that's like, right? They have your name too.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not very comforting. It's very scary. And well, they kind of got really mad at me and was using my name a little bit, and I got really, really scared. And because I was really scared, I was like, oh, well, what if I, just get them to forget my name, Um,
How did you word it, Lee?
well, I didn't use their name or anything. I didn't know their name. The thing is, I was kind of gonna get rid of my own memories. Because you remember the really big fight that friend and I had, where he told me to.
Omri.
Yes, right. Sorry. He told me to forget about him. I don't know if you knew that, but he kind of told me to forget about him, and like he said it in a way that made me think he was being completely serious. And I talked to him, and he said that he probably wasn't being serious, but that's not important. I was trying to be a good friend and do what he wanted me to do. And so I was gonna, I thought I thought I had it all under control, and it was just supposed to be enough for me to forget about him, because that's what he wanted, and then Locke showed up and used my name and told me not to use it against myself, and so I didn't, because I couldn't. And then, Melody is dead now, and so I was staying with Locke, and then Locke started using my name, and it made me really scared, and so I was like, oh, if I just make them forget my name, everything will be okay again. And, well, I guess it must have worked a little too well, because they forgot everything. But you get it, right? Like, they used your name too.
Lee, this is.
I didn't mean to.
But
I didn't mean to
okay.
make them forget everything.
Okay, no. Actually, I have this question now. What exactly were you going to use to forget?
So if you put pixies near like herbs and crops and stuff, their magic can like infect it and give it like specific properties. And there's this one that's called Pixie Rosemary, and it kind of makes you forget, except you have to take it in like really, really small doses, or else it gets dangerous. Except I only put a little bit in, so I don't know what really happened. But I didn't mean to make them forget everything. It was, I wasn't gonna forget everything. I put in just enough that was supposed to make me forget about the Almery.
I don't agree with what you did. I'm going to make that clear. However, I understand why you did it and why you thought it would be the same for Locke, but you also have to remember the amount that you can take is different than the amount that Locke can take, which you clearly weren't thinking of, because bodies have different tolerances to things. Like,
I tried to find a different way. I was looking. I couldn't find anything that was. I was just scared.
Yeah, I get that. Fuck. Okay.
Mono wants me dead. Mono tried to kill me because
Fair.
of it.
Honestly, I'm sorry, but understandable reaction. You kind of killed their friend in a way.
Well, Locke is still alive.
But that isn't the same Locke that Mono knew. That isn't the same Locke that I knew. That isn't even the same Locke that you knew, Lee. They're dead.
We're all dying anyways.
I hope you're able to die happy. That's it. Fuck.
I don't understand. Why does nobody understand?
No, the thing is, I do understand, Lee. I understand why you did it. I understand that fear. I don't agree with what you did. I do understand it, though. I can tell you that.
If I had known this was gonna happen, I wouldn't have done it. I would have just let them keep using my name. But it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to play out like this.
I know. And I understand that. If that says anything, I'm not gonna hold anything against you for that. But yeah.
You won't tell Mono that I was here, right? Rather than think I'm still buried.
Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I don't like the idea of staying in one place too much. I just thought you should know.
Alright.
Thank
you. Stay safe.
You too.
Just...
Oh man, not more swamp. I don't know how I ended up on the trees, but I will take it because I'd rather be in the trees than on the ground. Oh, that was dangerously close. Oh, ouchies. I wonder if Halo would understand. I know he is friends with Mono, but surely he would understand, right? I don't know where I'm going, really. Maybe I talked to... I don't know. Because I don't think Rowena's very happy with me, and I don't know if anyone's even seen Eclipse. But I know people live this way. So... was not expecting there to be a hole here. I don't know, maybe if I explain to Rowena, she'll understand. I mean, she wanted Locke dead. I mean, I think she kind of wants me dead, but she wanted Locke dead too, so... maybe she'd understand. She'd understand why I had to do it, right? I can hope. I do hope, actually. Maybe if I bring her a flower. A gift. Okay, almost at the castle. I just hope that Omri isn't the one who opens the door. Oh.
That was me.
I was actually hoping to talk to you. I wasn't expecting you to be outside. I brought you a gift. Kind of as an apology for causing a fight in the middle of your ballroom.
It
Omri's
happens.
not very happy with me. I don't know if he's told you what happened.
No. I was informed, yes.
Oh. I don't know. I guess I was kind of hoping that if I came here and talked to you myself, I don't know, I could at least have you kind of understand why
I was planning on seeing you out regardless, so I suppose
you
it
were?
should. Well, I mean, yes. You're the other person that Melody cared for, and since it's our last day, it seemed, best to put things aside for one last day.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That sounds fun.
One last day of holidays, I suppose, until the world ends or whatever.
Yeah.
I was looking for you, I suppose it works in both of our favours. Are you alright? You have dirt in your hair.
Mono tried to bury me alive.
Oh.
I had to crawl out of my own grave earlier.
Goodness. Certainly a bold method of murder.
Considering that I breathe, I don't breathe the same way most people do, and I don't exactly... I won't exactly suffocate.
Yes, that does make sense why it wouldn't have worked.
Yeah. I mean,
all's well that ends well, I suppose.
So, yeah.
Well, I guess I'm glad it didn't work. I'll never get used to being able to listen again. Is there anything you want to do on our last days on?
I don't really know.
Terrible.
I've kind of just been running in hopes that Mono doesn't try and kill me again.
Oh, well,
I
worry about Mono now that I'm here.
I went and talked to Navi.
Hmm. I'm sure they gave you a better reaction than from other people, perhaps.
Yeah, actually.
No, he's a bit more cool-headed than most the rest of the people I'm sure you've told.
I mean, I really only told Omri. Mono found Locke. And I mean, you walked in on Omri trying to...
Yes. He wasn't going to. I don't think he had the strength to, but better to stop him before he did on accident, you see.
I didn't mean for any of this.
I know you didn't.
If I could take it back, if I could take every mistake I've made, I would.
I know. Well, no use dwelling on that. Let's that's where we're going.
Yeah. Let's have a fun, nice time, or try to, at least, I guess.
With the sun while we still can. Do you photosynthesize?
Kind of.
Always been slightly curious, but I never had a chance to ask.
I used to more before everything happened. I don't know. Like, because the gods brought me back or whatever, it messed with me, but...
Oh, so you're more human than you were previously. Or humanoid, I suppose?
I'm not quite sure.
Interesting. Not really had the chance to study much of biology, I suppose. You tend to be rather reclusive.
I try to socialize. It's just...
Well, usually you guys socialize amongst yourselves. Well,
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I tried to socialize with other people. I just never ended up actually doing it.
Interesting.
Oh, this is very cute.
Yes. Sounds really nice. Better things to be nice. I think better to have a good last day than a bad last day.
Yeah. It's really nice out, actually.
I think the moons have blessed us with nice weather for today.
That's nice. Do you really think they're gonna kill us all?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if I had to guess, there's probably some secret hidden factor that we don't know about that they'll reveal that will determine our fate. But I mean, that's just sort of how they tend to operate. At least in my experiences, there's always some hidden challenge or test. But I guess we'll see.
I'd probably not help our chances with staying alive. I did.
No, from what I've been told, you've pissed off Desdemona quite heartily.
That one really was mostly an accident. Sort of.
Yeah.
Parts of it was an accident.
hide. You are either a very brave or a very stupid person.
I think most people would call me stupid. That seems to be everyone's general thoughts of me recently. You know, if we take into consideration the fact that Mono just tried to murder me for being stupid.
Trying and succeeding are very different.
That is true.
Trying to murder you doesn't mean much as long as if it doesn't succeed.
That is very true. It really did not work.
No.
They knocked me out.
Well, I mean, I figured, considering I didn't think you were just laying in the grave all night. The next day, I figured.
Is it?
Yeah. It's been like 12 hours since you and Omri. The night fell and rose again.
I wasn't really sure of how much time had...
Yes, no. Being buried alive does that. Nasty business it is.
Yeah.
Really one of the more, oh god, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm thinking of, but I can't remember it right now. Barbaric? Methods of murder? Lacking in tact, I suppose. Yes. Eat. I had spare food, so it's nice of you to eat.
I appreciate it.
43 weed seeds in here.
I'm not feeling too particularly hungry, so. You know, climbing out of my own grave tends to make you not super hungry.
Yeah, I imagined you ate quite the amount of dirt.
I actually can't remember if I did eat any. I probably ate a lot when, you know, Mono was throwing it on top of me.
Probably. No coffin, just straight.
Yeah. Just.
The coffin would have made it harder for you to get out.
It really would have.
What can you do, I suppose?
I don't think they had it planned out very well.
Yes, it seemed like quite the moment of passion.
They were really, really mad about it. I really didn't mean to do it. I mean, it was meant for me anyways, so.
Quite an extreme reaction. To poison yourself.
Yep. Well, it was... Omri, back when he was friend, he had asked me to forget about him. And so I was just gonna...
You took it quite literally.
He seemed so mad, and he said that if I did, like, one good thing for him, it would be to forget him. And I was trying to change. I was trying to... Everyone's been so mad at me for not changing, and then when I try and change, they apparently get mad at me for trying to change.
It was certainly an interesting method of trying to do so.
I was just trying to do what he asked for once. And then...
The intentions were good, but the execution, I suppose, was left to be desired.
I wasn't
But
trying to forget everything. It was just supposed to be him.
mm-hmm.
And then Locke got my name and banned me from using it.
Mm.
So that's why I did it in the first place, is they were using my name.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought Omri would understand, because he he made the deal with Eclipse and now he has to do what they say.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not really like given a choice or anything, and that's what happens if Fae get your name. They can make you do whatever they want, even if it's another fairy. And Locke just kept using my name, and I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted them to forget my name. That's it, nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Look, Lee, I understand. Perhaps more than anyone. How horrifying it is when someone you love has complete and utter control over you. I get it. I really do. But, well, actions be what they may. You have to sort of live with what you've got and what you did. So there's no taking it back now.
I made this for... It was supposed to be for Melody. I want you to have it.
Oh.
It's not really your color, but it was the only really pretty gem I had on hand. I was supposed to give it back to her, or I was supposed to give it to her the day she got back from our fight, the day she went to the trial. And then, well, everything happened, and...
Thank you, Lee. I'll treasure it.
I'm glad. I think she would have understood why I did it. I don't know if she would have been happy that I did it, but I think she would have understood.
She wasn't all that fond of Locke in the first place. I argue she might have been happy even.
Who knows? Maybe when we all die, I'll see her again and I'll get to tell her, and she'll tell me that she was right all along and I was a fool for trusting them.
Hopefully. That would be nice.
I know we're all dying, but is it bad to say that I'm scared?
No. Fear of the unknown is one of the greatest fears. Driving force between most conflict and human history is just not really enough.
Before, I knew that the gods were probably killing us. I knew what would be expected. When I died, I knew that there was nowhere for me to go and that I would just kind of fade away. But I don't know if that's different because the gods are going to be the one to kill us.
I had to guess, I'm sure there's some sort of, I don't know if it's necessarily an afterlife, but your soul will go somewhere. Don't know if you'll be conscious for it. Aware, but I guess I was going to go somewhere. They had to put it in the storage somewhere before they did this.
I guess that is true, yeah. Bamrel is lucky, I think. Oh, they took the trial and their reward was getting to live on with their children after everything is over.
Hmm.
And I don't know if it would have
Awesome.
been possible, but I think that I never would have passed the trial, I don't think. I don't.
Mm.
But I think I would have wished to get to see the people I loved after we all die.
Mm-hmm. An admirable desire.
What did you want when you did the trial?
Oh, goodness, so. If I recall correctly, I believe I wanted the power to never let any man touch me again.
Oh.
Something like that.
That's understandable. I think that's a reasonable request.
Mm. I suppose my story found some empathy in Desdemona's heart, and maybe my own story reflected Cressida and Dices too much, or something or another. I don't know. But Desdemona's been a very supportive figure in my life. Sounds odd.
That is a bit bizarre.
No. I do walk round with their niece, so suppose I'm bound to draw their eye.
I wish I could have been in the gods' good graces. I think, I don't know why, but even before the first conversation, I mean, I guess I do kind of know why, but from the first conversation I had with Desdemona, or at least one-on-one, they hated me, so. And then, of course, I just had to go and make it worse.
Yes, Desdemona doesn't hold people who handle emotions recklessly with fondness. Who hurt other people recklessly. I suppose they could saw the accident that you had dealt to Melody and didn't. We kind of came into the conversation with the judgment of you.
Did you know that they could manipulate emotions? Because I didn't.
Yes, but I think I just also have a bigger basis of knowledge of the gods than you do, so I can't. Can't blame yourself for that one if you didn't know much about them.
I managed to make Desdemona so annoyed that they followed me to Locke's house and tortured me.
Oh. Very special indeed. Yeah, that's not the way you wanted.
No, I really didn't mean for it to happen.
Rarely we intend things to go the way they did. They sort of fall into place.
I never really meant for any of the things that I did to be wrong. I just can't seem to stop, apparently.
Well, such a way, I suppose. You never know the impact we're going to have on the world when we enter it.
Yeah. The sky is really pretty when the sun sets.
Yes. I'm quite fond of astrology.
Are you?
Yes.
I don't know
I like
much
looking at
about
the
it.
stars. Well, every one of these little stars is another sun. Who knows how many miles away? Twinkling. Some people say that the stars are the children of Desdemona and Cressida. That they
Really?
live as the sky to watch us and guide us. That when you see a shooting star, that means a wish is going to come true.
I wish we had been friends before.
Well, it's too late for that now, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maybe in another life.
I don't know if you would want to be friends with me. I mean, I do seem to constantly ruin all of my friendships. But I think I would have liked to be your friend.
Maybe the next go around.
If there is a next go around.
I don't think the moons are done with us yet. I'm sure we'll have our times.
Yeah. Did you build the castle by yourself?
Oh, no. I could have summoned it with magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of ginormous. I was gonna be really impressed if you had built it completely.
No,
by
no,
yourself.
no. I'm not quite such a laborer.
Understandable.
No, it was all magic. I helped design it, I believe. I can't
It's very
exactly
pretty.
remember, to be very honest, but I died so much. I'm quite proud of it.
I I can't see much of it from over here, but
I also cannot, don't worry. The fog is quite thick tonight.
yeah. Ooh, spooky. Can I just say that this stew looks really good? It might just be the fact that I haven't really eaten much.
Yes, I'd make sure to adhere to their diet restrictions or whatever.
Yeah, I think I will eat it, actually. It looks really good and I'm
I'm
quite
glad.
hungry. What?
This is a lovely conversation. It really was.
What? What did you...
I had quite the conversation with Omri about Fae dietary restrictions. Made it really easy.
What did you...
You see, the difference between you and Eileen is that I'm a monster. And I can admit that I'm a monster.
Why would you...
I know that I'm a monster. I don't try to hide.
I...
Have a nice rest.
Thank you.
Yeah. This wasn't for you.